So last weekend, I went over to my parents' house for dinner, which is always an adventure because my mom is, shall we say, a creative problem solver. She recently read somewhere that cats can be trained to fetch, and ever since, has been obsessed with turning our cat Pickles into some kind of feline retriever. Naturally, I was skeptical, but when I walked in, there she was in the living room, dangling a ball of yarn and chanting, "Fetch, Pickles, fetch." Like it was a magic spell. At first, Pickles looked at her like she just declared tuna illegal, but after a few attempts, he trotted off and returned with one of my dad's socks. My mom was thrilled. "See? He's getting it," she said, ignoring my dad, who was now limping around with one bare foot. Not satisfied, she tossed a spoon across the room. Pickles disappeared and re-emerged a minute later with a fork instead. "He's improvising." My mom beamed, as if that was a sign of genius and not feline indifference. Things escalated when my mom, ever the optimist, decided to try a real challenge and tossed a toy mouse out the back door. We didn't see Pickles for a suspiciously long time, but eventually he slunk back in, carrying, of all things, the neighbor's hamster, Mr. Nibbles, by the scruff. The neighbor followed seconds later, out of breath and holding a tiny leash, demanding answers. My dad tried to explain, but my mom just looked delighted at Pickles' newfound skills. After she returned the hamster, and apologized profusely, my mom declared, "Well, he might not fetch exactly what you throw, but he brings back something every time." She turned to us, completely deadpan, and said, "Close enough, I guess, he's a multipet."